This is my podcast for my 6th period chemistry class. My teacher is Mr. Trask. This is going to be a subtopic on my original topic, being pro-gun. And here I have Bradley, my stepbrother, and Isaac. Isaac's playing Osu. Bradley's trying not to laugh at me. Almost every year...
Internet?
Almost every year, suicides by firearms almost dominate the gun death count. Yeah. When people mention firearm death statistics, they generally include suicide rates. Please don't breathe in the mic while I'm talking. This is my project. Generally, bro. They generally include. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep going with this. They generally include suicide rates to make the number seem bigger to persuade the audience. For example, in 2017, over half the nation's firearm deaths was suicide. There's about like 47,000 deaths, and like there was a lot of suicides by firearms. It's not the firearm's fault that the handler of the weapon chooses to commit suicide. That's obviously the handler's fault. Firearms cannot be blamed for that.
I have a comment.
In any way.
I have a comment in this podcast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like you said, you can't blame the weapons. Like, for example, a gun for a person killing themselves, and because a person can kill themselves in many ways. For example, jumping off a cliff, drowning themselves, and a knife.
All right, we're gonna bring it back to not Isaac.
Wait, what the? Okay.
Can I talk?
Yeah, Bradley. Let's take let's listen what Brad has to say.
Go on, what's up, Brad?
Go on, Brad.
All right.
Brad, what do you think? What do you have the input?
What do you think about guns? Huh? Just in general. What do you think about guns?
So I think
What do you
that
You think that our
people,
amendments
the government, and people who are not pro-gun think that they want to ban AR-15s.
Why specifically AR-15s?
Because most school shootings and shootings in general are done with AR-15s.
That's interesting that you point that out because you're actually incorrect. More than 50% of shootings are actually done with a handgun, not an AR-15. You uneducated fool.
But people who kill themselves do not use an AR-15 to shoot themselves in the head.
Obviously not. And in states like California, for example, AR-15s are already banned.
Okay.
Okay, this is where you get it wrong.
Oh, am I wrong? Please correct me.
Alright. It may be banned in a lot of countries, but still, if someone wanted to shoot something up, for example, a school, they would get the gun anyway from illegally. So banning weapons wouldn't really matter because the people that are shooting up schools are mentally retarded. And
maybe not want to use that language.
Oh, sorry. Scratch that out. Yeah.
Mentally disabled.
Mentally ill. Mentally ill.
Unstable.
Alright. And I realize that this is a pretty vulgar point to make about being pro-gun, but I believe it's true, and I believe that it needs to be said. Thank you for listening to my podcast. Shut the fuck